Hey runners, so I was going to do a review on the Altra Duo, the men's Altra Duo shoes. They were a new shoe for 2018, I think, and uh, I bought them because I was looking for a new marathon shoe, and I've I've run two marathons, and they're both downhill, and I did it both in the Ultra Olympus 1.5s. If you can remember the Ultra Olympus before they tried to go to a trail shoe, and so they were more of a road shoe that you could run some nicely groomed trail on really well. But they don't make those anymore. Can't find them anymore, and it was time for a new pair. So I am actually going to be reviewing two pairs of shoes um, this week, but I ultimately decided to go with the duos um, when I was making a choice out of the Paradigm 3s and the duos. And anyway, let me tell you a little bit about them. So they are a max cushion shoe. They have a 30 millimeter stack height, so uh, a little over an inch of stack height there. They are max cushion, but they are cushiony, but they're not super spongy soft. They're not going to be like a Hoka. They're not going to feel um, pillowy, but they are max cushion. They're good for the long distance, but they're also a very reactive sole, and so they're really built for speed. And the main idea behind the Duo is that they're ultra lightweight, and so that was a huge deal to me between uh, going from what I was used to going to these. Was I sort of gave up a little bit more of the cushiony feel for speed, and I'm actually glad that I did. I have actually really enjoyed these. They come in this color, which is the blue and yellow. They also come in black and red that's pretty sharp, and a dark blue and orange that I actually really like. um, the outs or the midsole is like I said, 30 millimeter stack height. It's a lightweight injection molded foam. I don't know what to tell you that means, but like I said, they are cushiony, but also pretty reactive, and just they're built for speed and the long distances. They have a very thin reinforced upper, and when I say thin, I mean it's very thin. It's almost papery nylon, um, and super duper breathable. You can see through them, through almost the whole shoe except for the heel cup. You can almost and that protective thing on the toe, but everywhere else you can see. Like you'll be able to see what color of socks you're wearing through the upper. Uh, but it all comes out to a very lightweight shoe. 7.9 ounces, which is a significant drop from what I was used to, and I do notice that they do fill really fast. Um, I like that a lot. I've gotten well used to them. So things that I like the looks of them. They're all a decent looking shoe. I like that they didn't leave the outsole just white, but that they put some blue striping in there. I kind of dig that. Um, I like the lightweight. They do feel speedy. The cushioning doesn't wear down. I can put a lot of miles on these. I can go on a 20-mile long run and my feet feel good all the way through. So I've always been about the max cushion on my long runs. I like my feet to feel not tired and not beaten up after a long road run. Um, things that I don't like. So these are $130 brand new, and it's kind of an okay price, but because they don't last very well, it's not a very good price. I think they need to put it down closer to $100 because they aren't going to last you like a lot of running shoes will. They're not going to go uh, 300 miles for you. I can pretty much guarantee you. I'm an Altra wearer, love Altras. Uh, I've never had a pair. This is probably my 13th or 14th pair of Altras. This is the first pair that I've ever started to tear out the sides, and it's happening on both sides of both shoes a little bit. They're sort of in between these welds. You can kind of see that right there it's tearing a hole. Both shoes are like that, and that's after 150 miles. So they're still good to wear. I actually wore them in a little 5K this morning that I did with my family, and so they still have some wear. The other thing is the outsole. So it's hard for me to show you what these looked like when they were brand new, but there's a lot of that nice rubber that they put, and then they have that foam stuff everywhere else. But man, you can see that how that stuff is just wearing, fraying on the edges, nearly completely gone here. So I mean, again, this is 150 miles of pavement, which is hard on a shoe, but I've never had a pair of Altras that have worn out that fast, so I'm not impressed. I do like the shoe. I actually really like running in them. I love how lightweight they are and how they feel fast and they're comfortable and all of that, but for $130, I don't think it's a very good price for the amount of wear you get out of them. It isn't much. I guess that's about it. So yeah, I do like them. If you're looking for a max cushion shoe that is really lightweight, I mean, it's for max cushion, it's super lightweight. Again, 7.9 ounces. Very comfortable, very breathable. One other thing I didn't like about them is the tongue in it is this Nubuck leather, and it's quite flimsy. And so I wanted to do like a skip lace pattern because my left foot has an issue where it starts to get fatigued a little early, and I thought that might help if I lace them differently. Can't do that with this tongue. This tongue will just slip down inside there and fold over on itself, and it won't stay in place. So that really isn't an option with these shoes, I found. So you're a little limited there. But again, if you wanna, if you're into the Altras, you like the zero drop, you like the wide toe box. If you're like me, you wear Altras, and that's about the only thing that feels right on your feet anymore. So if you're looking for a new max cushion speedster, these are the ones. But maybe look for a good deal if you can find it, so you're not paying $130 for 150 miles. That's, you know, a little better than $1 a mile, right? So anyway, there you go. Give them a try, or don't. I don't think Altra has another shoe that's comparable to this as far as in a max cushion. This is it. So if that's what you're looking for, I do recommend them. It's just the price is a little much for they're not very durable. I think there's many more miles packed into this cushion here, into this outsole, but the upper is not going to put up with it, and the bits of rubber on here are going to be gone like an old eraser on a pencil. So anyway, there's my opinion. I hope that helps any of you that are thinking about getting them.